Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. You can see a little bit of a different angle here. I'm finishing up this room. It's taken me a long time, but hopefully there'll be a video soon where I'll show you the magic that is the Sam listening room, something like that. I am doing the CD tag. Where's the camera? There it is. I'm doing the CD tag by my buddy Glenn Kellaway from the basement. You all know Glenn. He is the jolly old man of the North. He is the grandfather of the vinyl community, but he's also the little brother. I love Glenn. I've had the privilege of hanging out with him a few times in person, playing some tunes. We have a duo that we call, I say duo, it's a duo, called the Cosmic Torpedoes. There are videos on my page that you can find. We both have an affinity for acoustic and bluegrass music, and I just love Glenn and consider him a very good friend. So Glenn, this is for you. Thanks for putting this together. This is the 2026 CD tag. Glenn's done it now for a couple of years. He's got some cool questions. 10 questions. A lot of CDs though. I've had to pull like half my CD collection to do this video. So Glenn, this is a labor of love, but it's because it's you that I do what I do, kind of. Anyway, 10 questions. Let's go for it. So number one, he wants us to show our favorite CD purchase of last year. Well, this was also my favorite vinyl purchase, kind of. Favorite box set purchase, at least. This is The Making of Five Leaves Left by Nick Drake. This is the CD set, believe it or not. It's the size of a vinyl record. And if you could see for comparison, there's a Tony Rice CD that is, you know, essentially it's the vinyl packaging, but then they take, you know, a vinyl sleeve. It's really kind of dumb. You pull this out, and there's one CD. So, not the best package for a CD set. I bought it thinking it was going to be a more compact version because I knew I had the vinyl coming as a gift, but I digress. This was a big box set for me this year. I'm very happy to have it. The Making of Five Leaves Left by Nick Drake. My favorite CD purchase of the year. Number two, the best sounding CD that we have. Glenn's actually listened to this with me at my old apartment. That's the Fantastic Expedition of Dillard and Clark. This is the SACD cut from All Analog. This is from Intervention Records. Costs about as much as a vinyl record. And actually, when I bought it, I didn't realize it was SACD. And quite frankly, I'd never heard of SACD when I got this a few years ago. But this is Doug Dillard and Gene Clark. Obviously, Doug from the Dillards and Gene Clark from the Byrds. They did a couple of records together, kind of bluegrass country rock. Really good stuff. Check out the song Get in Line Brother, or what is it? Train Leaves Here This Morning, which they co-wrote with Bernie Leadon of the Eagles. So that's the best sounding CD in my collection for sure. Number three, show us a clamshell box set. Well, this actually took me some time, and actually I don't even think this technically qualifies as a clamshell because I don't think I have one. But this is as close as I could get. This is the Live at the Forum, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers from 1997. It came out in 2022 as a set, and it lifts from the top, so it's kind of a lift top box. It doesn't have the connector that opens like this, but again, I didn't have one. But yeah, great live album from Petty and the Heartbreakers, kind of at their peak of their live powers. So really, really cool if you want to hear some good live Tom Petty. Top three bands and artists that you have in your CD collection. Definitely, this is for Glenn. He loves this album. Van Morrison. I've got I think I've got all but one of his studio records, as well as some, deluxe editions, some live albums, some, box sets as they were. So Van Morrison for sure. I don't know which one I have the most of. Bob Dylan. This is his album from 2012 called Tempest. I've got all of Dylan's stuff, with the exception of the Basement Tapes studio album. I still need the Basement Tapes. Don't know why I don't have it, but I don't. But have this. I have all of the bootleg series in various forms. I have live albums. I have, other collections. So Bob Dylan. And then lastly, and these are in no order, I'm not sure which one I have the most of, Miles Davis. This is a great live album called My Funny Valentine, where he plays that song. All of You, Stella by Starlight, All Blues, and I Thought About You. This is from 1964. So got a lot of Miles Davis. So there you go, Glenn. Yeah, not sure how many I have. Again, it's between those artists, it's over 100. Number 5, show a CD from 4 different decades, and you get to choose the decades. Well, because it's Glenn, I'm going to stick to Bob Dylan. And what I decided to do was pick his first album from 4 different decades. So this is his debut from the 60s. This is a self-titled, pretty much an acoustic covers folk album. A couple of exceptions. The Song to Woody is on here, which was kind of an early glimpse into Bob Dylan's songwriting. So Bob Dylan from 1962. Yeah, 1962. His first album from the 70s. This is Self-Portrait, often maligned by listeners. This came out in, I want to say it was 70. I think it was 1970, but it might have been 71. But Self-Portrait, a lot of people think it's his worst. I disagree. Debut from the 80s. This is Saved, the second of Bob Dylan's gospel trilogy. This is my least favorite of the 3, but there's still some good stuff on here. He's got, Mick Taylor and Mark Knopfler on here. Listen to the song Solid Rock, In the Garden, Are You Ready? Dylan is pretty fierce vocally on these gospel records, so that's from the 80s. And his debut from the 90s, unfortunately, is not a great album. This is Under the Red Sky. He tried to pull a lot of star power on this, like Elton John's on here, Slash, some of the Stones, but it's not all that great. Wiggle Wiggle is known to be a bad song. Under the Red Sky is not bad, but there's not much to remember off this album. So there you go, some Bob through the decades. Number 6, a CD from 3 different genres. Well, I'm going to start with jazz. One of my favorite jazz albums. This is Thelonious Monk, Solo Monk. It's just Thelonious on the piano. It's just acoustic piano. It's fantastic. This is like a deluxe version that has like 8 or 9 additional bonus tracks on it. It's fantastic. You hear him playing. You kind of hear him breathing. You hear the piano bench creaking. It's very stripped down, but it's gorgeous. I mean, I love that album cover. I need to get this on vinyl. But Solo Monk for jazz. How about a little rock hip-hop with the Beastie Boys, Licensed to Ill? I know Glenn is a big hip-hop fan. This is a great album. Again, this is kind of one of those crossover albums. If you're a rock fan and you wanted to get into hip-hop, this is the place to start right here. This has the big song, No Sleep Till Brooklyn. It's got the song, Fight for Your Right, Brass Monkey, Paul Revere. Just so many great tunes on here. This is a really good album. Yeah, it rocks as hard as any classic rock album. And then the third genre, I'm going to go kind of with like punk pop punk. This is Green Day with their latest record, Saviors, from a couple of years ago. Really, really good album. I love this. It's got elements of, the punk and the rock that Green Day is known for, but it's also got some, great like power pop kind of stuff in here. It's got great harmonies. It's got some different styles on here, even an acoustic track. But yeah, check out this album. Check out the song Look Ma, No Brains, Bobby Socks, One-Eyed Bastard. There's a lot of really good songs on here. Saviors, and very well produced. Number 7, show a box set, a traditional box set. I guess this is traditional. I don't know. Box sets are all over the place this way, but Glenn, forgive me if this is not. This is one of my favorites. This is Vince Guaraldi, Charlie Brown Christmas, that came out on Kraft a few years back. This is like all the session demos, including the original album. It's got, fantastic packaging. Again, Kraft recordings, it's going to be good. It's, how many discs is this? It's like 5 or 6 discs. Maybe a little repetitive, but I got it because I love this the Christmas special. I love the music, and yeah, just a gorgeous set of tunes. And yeah, you get this artwork in here too, as well as essays, and there's a photo of Vince right there. So there's my box set in the traditional manner. Number 8, I'm almost done, folks. Let's see. Number 8, show your favorite album of all time on CD. Well, no surprise. Again, this is Glenn's favorite album of all time as well, Pet Sounds. Glenn really likes this album. He really loves the genius of Brian Wilson on this. And yeah, other than Shutdown Volume 2, this is Glenn's favorite record of all time. So the Beach Boys, Pet Sounds. Number 9, how many CDs in your collection? Well, I'm not going to count the CDs, Glenn. I did a very rough estimate based off of some of the shelves that I have. I kind of did a roundup of, this. Well, if that has that many, then they're all pretty full. I'm just going to guess. It's about 830, maybe closer to 850, but probably closer to 850. Again, I probably need to go through and purge some of those CDs. I don't listen to them all, but yeah, that's my rough estimate of how many CDs that I have. And then lastly, the most recent CD you purchased. Well, the last CDs that I purchased were a couple of Christmas albums that I've put away for the season. But the last CD that I was given was this, and Glenn will appreciate this. I still haven't opened it yet, though I know the music on it. This is Tear the Woodpile Down by Marty Stuart and his Fabulous Superlatives. This is from 2012. Great songs on here. He's got, some guest stars like Buck Trent, Hank Williams III, Kenny Loveless, Lori Carter Bennett. But there's some good stuff on here. Truck Drivers Blues. Yeah, really, really good. My sister gave this to me for Christmas. So Tear the Woodpile Down, last CD I received. So there you go, Glenn. I love you so much, man. I can't wait to see you and have you come stay with me. At some point, we can do some record shopping and kind of make a weekend out of it. Or I come to Canada and, yeah, we kick Glenn out of the house and we just have a boys weekend. But anyway, Glenn, thanks for putting this out. Everybody go subscribe. I'm going to have his original video in the description below. And yeah, tell him I sent you. All right, that does it for me. In the meantime, y'all be good. Take care. Wearing the monkeys. That's for you, Glenn. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye now.